Good evening, I'm Erin Nordlow.
And I'm Josh Weber. Here's what's coming up next on UWM Panther Vision.
UWM now has its own Brawn. She doesn't play baseball, but she'll be in charge of it. We'll explain.
Now, a presentation for the Honorable King George of England.
A bit of Britain comes to Waukesha to hammer home a point.
A popular 80s dance craze is making a comeback, and it's shaking things up on campus.
Good thing this isn't the diving team. What has these swimmers jumping for joy? All that and more next on UWM Panther Vision.
Good evening. For the fourth time in less than 3 years, UWM has a new athletic director.
Amanda Braun will take over on May 1st.
And as James Ashcroft reports, she has her work cut out for her. Amanda Braun is UWM's fourth athletic director since 2010. She steps in for Geiger, who took the temporary position last May. Geiger, a former Ohio State athletic director, came to UWM following Rick Costello's resignation amid a review of the athletic department. Former Packer George Kuntz also had a short stint as the Panthers AD from 2009 to 2010. UW-Madison is in its own midst of a segregated fee controversy. The Student Judiciary Board found that 2 student clubs received less funding because some members of student government held subjective judgments toward the clubs. Under Madison's segregated fees rules, a club's mission statement can't influence the amount of funding they receive. The collective bargaining law is still tied up in the courts, but that hasn't stopped MATC from signing a new contract with its employees. The contract will allow current employees to retire at age 55 with health care benefits. Employees hired after February 14th of next year will need to work full-time for at least 20 years and until they're 60 to qualify for retiree health care. Some board members voted against the contract, saying it violates Act 10 of the state collective bargaining law. That law prohibits bargaining for health benefits, pensions, and several other work rules. When we come back, UWM puts their own spin on an iconic shake. We'll take a look at the origins of the dance craze that's sweeping the nation.
And with desktops, laptops, and cell phones, can UWM keep up with the Wi-Fi demand?
All that and more when we return.
UW-Milwaukee is home to 30,000 students.
And that creates a high demand for internet access.
As Howard Sapiro reports, the campus Wi-Fi system is getting a much-needed upgrade.
UWM is receiving a high-end computer software valued at $1.3 million. The Department of Geosciences will use the software to research ways to help the oil and gas industry. Students and instructors will use the programs as exploration tools for oil and gas and research ways to securely dispose of industry-generated carbon dioxide. The grant is from Schlumberger, which is a global service provider to oil and gas companies.
We'll show you some other UWM Shake videos at the end of our newscast, but now Sarah Christofferson joins us with the weather. Hi, Sarah.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So, Sarah, what's going to shake out for the weather this week?
You know, it's gonna be an interesting week, I think. We're not off to a really good start today. So we had the snow last week, and now we had the rain over the weekend, and now it's looking like today and tomorrow we're gonna see a little bit of both. So
The Wisconsin Broadcasters Association is handing out its college awards, and once again, UWM and MATC are at the top of the list. The WBA named UWM Panther Vision as the best newscast in the state. The Broadcast Club at UWM was also honored with an award for Best Public Affairs Program. And our student partners at MATC took top honors for Best Non-News Long-Form Production for a show about radio legend Bob Reitman. Coming up next, we'll have more on UWM's new athletic director.
And we've seen some Harlem Shake videos already, but later we'll show you one UWM video that's racked up nearly 200,000 views on YouTube.
All that and more when Panther Vision continues. Earlier in our newscast, we showed you a Campus Harlem Shake video.
As you might expect, that's not the only one.
We're going to leave you tonight with a look at Harlem Shake videos from the women's swim team and the School of Architecture.
Thanks for watching. You can watch us every Wednesday and Friday at 5 o'clock on Time Warner Cable, Channel 14, and AT&T UVerse, Channel 99.
Have a great week, everybody.